Please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Oh my God, Dad! Gaga, you look beautiful! You look so good!
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome back to my cooking show. And I haven't done one of these in a while. Okay, I'm sorry. But we're back. And today we're gonna be baking something really good. Do we have any guesses? Okay. No, but we are gonna be making brookies. If you don't know what a brookie is basically a brownie with a cookie on top. You bake it together. I know it sounds a little fat, but it's really good, and that's the only thing we got in our pantry, so we balling on a budget, so whatever we got, that's what we're gonna make, okay? Okay. First things first. Hey, it's me editing here. I've said first things first like 3 times in this video, so just ignore me. I don't know why I said it 3 times. The first thing that actually is first is the directions. So back to the video. We gotta get the box because unfortunately we don't make stuff scratch on here. Not yet. We will one day, but you know, Betty Crocker, she coming through. So she got me. Yeah, brookie. It's gonna be, is this expired? I think it should be good. Yeah, it should be fine. Ooh, wait. It says contains milk ingredients. Ooh. I think we should be fine, right? Yeah. I've made this like a million times before, so I pretty much know what to do. So you already know, first things first, you gotta preheat the oven. Hit that 350. Now we can just start. So we already got our bowls right here. Hold on, I need to wash these real quick.
A few moments later.
Dry them off real quick. All right, now that we have our bowls, now we can start mixing. See, now I'm very professional. We got both views going. First things first, we need our ingredients. Eggs, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and tablespoons of water, but I can get that later. First, we're gonna make the brownie first. You know, baking is fairly easy, you know, like all you gotta do is just follow the directions and you better hope it turns out great. But you know, there is like, you know, technique and stuff when it comes to baking. I have no technique, I have none of that. But I still have my cooking show, so I have to do something, right? Now that's all mixed in. Now we can add in our egg. I got a trash bag because we're very professional. So 1 egg. Ooh. That's okay, no worries. But we got 1 egg, and now we need the 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. That's the oven. 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. Is that 1/3 of a cup? Yep, that's 1/3 of a cup. Put it in. Make sure you get all of it in there. And now we need 2 tablespoons of water. 1 and 2. All right, now it's time to mix. Now we got our handy dandy whisk. And give it a little, if you did the cooking by the book, then you'll have a big. This is kind of a little bit thick. It's a little thick. Really get it in there, you know? All right, that looks pretty good to me. What you guys think? That looks good to me, so I think we're ready to move on to the next step. We're just gonna put that to the side and clean up a little bit. Oh, I forgot I spilled some egg. All right, now it's time for the cookie part. All you need is the cookie mix and 3 tablespoons of butter, which we have right here. I low-key forgot to thaw it out.
That's what we have a microwave.
And I know you're not supposed to do that, but I don't care. If you do the cooking matter book, 1, 2, 3. Get a knife and then cut it right at the 3 tablespoons. Wow. And let's pop this in the microwave. Let's pop that in the microwave.
A few moments later.
All right, and now we can just break it up a little bit. This one is kind of hard to do with a whisk. I don't know like how you're supposed to really do it. I always use what is this called? A whisk and a fork to like, you know, break it up. All right, I think it's time to add in the cookie mix now. Sorry about that. Ooh, this bowl's kind of small, but that's okay. I'll make it work. We need 2 tablespoons of water. Ooh, 1 and 2. A little bit more because I spilled a little, but that's okay. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. Live and you work it. I gotta get it until I get it right. We just give it a little mix. But no, Jay. I ate that, didn't I? I sure did. You don't have to tell me, I know. This bowl is really small, but that's okay. Really give this a mix. We do the cooking by the book. Oh my gosh, you're making a mess. Can we cut that out? Okay.
Boy, if you don't get...
Alright, now that you keep whisking until your arm's tired, now you should have some cookie batter ready to go. When you're doing this, you gotta make sure like all the butter is mixed in and there's no like white spots of butter. I'm such a baker. Alright, I think that's good enough. I think so. What do you guys think? That looks good to me. Now for the best part. We get to put it all together. Now get your handy dandy pan. And the first thing we want to do is grease it up. Because we don't want it to stick when we're trying to take it out. Duh. Okay, I got coconut oil spray, so that should work. So all you gotta do is just spray it. Woo. Make sure you get the sides because that's where it likes to stick a lot too. Now get your brownie batter and pour it in. And make sure you try to get it all in, like even get a spoon if you need to, because we don't want anything wasting. I felt a little chocolate go on me. That's okay. Now that we got the brownie in, now it's time to put the cookie batter in. Now what I like to use is this little scooper thingy, which makes it so much easier to scoop and put it down without it like sticking too much to it. It makes my life a lot easier. So that's what we're gonna use. I also gotta spray a little bit of the oil so it doesn't stick as much either. And then you want to swish it in there a little bit, start scooping. But now what you want to do is try to make 3 rows of 3, so it's 9 in total. And then just want to plop it down in there. Now you can make them a little bit bigger than this, but like you want to do that like after you've done all of them, so you can get like a good level or grounding. There's something about baking that is just so satisfying, you know? Like, you literally make something so good out of nothing, like just flour and, you know, sugar, pretty much, and butter. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, baking is so cool. Like, I wonder, like, who was like, let's put these ingredients together, put them in the oven, and see what happens. Like who thought of that? I guess, like, baking kind of came from bread. Bread is kind of like the OG cake. All right, we got most of it out, and yeah, that looks so good. You know, this one's a little bit more than the rest of them, but that's okay. All right, guys, now that we have our brookie ready to go in the oven, now we just gotta put it in. Now we wait 35 minutes for it to finish. So I'll see you guys when it's done. All right, guys, I'm back, and the brookie should be done by now because it's been at least like 40 minutes. So let's take it out and let's see. All right, she looks a lot better now. I think I tried it before and it wasn't done, but yeah, I think she's done now. We're gonna do the toothpick test just to make sure. All right, she's done. Let me do another spot. Yeah, she's done. All right, now we're gonna cut it up. I'm gonna cut it up. It's still very hot, like, well, duh, it just came right out the oven. Stupid. Still, like, it's super hot. Probably shouldn't have done it like that, but all right, now let's try it. All right, I got a little piece right here. It's still super hot, so that's why it like looks like that, but we're still gonna try it. I gotta blow for like a minute because it's still like it's about to burn me. All right, let's try it. Still hot, but it's good. It's good. Not too bad. I mean, this is not like a special brookie. You know, it's just Betty Crocker out the box. But I give this a 7 out of 10. It's like a basic cookie with a basic brownie just put together. Nothing really special, but it's still good. It's just like a little snack, I guess. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. That's all the time we have. So make sure you like and subscribe. And I want to thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!